Good morning, guys. Welcome to our channel. And today we will discuss another 5 questions of GMAN 2020 paper. In the previous two videos, you you asked that we solved about 10 questions of GMAN 2020 paper, and now we are going to solve another 5 questions of this paper. So, okay, let's start. Okay, the first question is the major product in the following sequence of reactions is. Here a reactant is given and the reagents are diboron B2H6 and then H2O2 OH minus, right? And then we'll get A. Now on treating with dilute H2SO4, this A will changes into B, and the options are given here. You can see the options. Okay, so this is a tough question, and you have to know the mechanism as well as also. Okay, so first of all, we know that when we treat an alkene with diboron and then with this H2O2 OH minus, then it will water is added in this particular alkene in एंटी मार्कोनी फार्मूला. अब ये एंटी मार्कोनी फार्मूला क्या होता है? एंटी मार्कोनी मीन्स कि जिस कार्बन कार्बन जो डबल बॉन्ड है, इसमें जिस कार्बन में कम हाइड्रोजन है उसमें OH या फिर जो नेगेटिव एंड होता है वो ऐड होता है. ये मार्कोनी रूल होता है. और एंटी मार्कोनी रूल होता है कि जिस कार्बन में ज़्यादा हाइड्रोजन है उसमें नेगेटिव पार्ट ऐड होता है. तो व्हेन वी ट्रीट दिस पर्टिकुलर एल्कीन विद दिस कंपाउंड reagents diboron and H2O2 OH minus, will get a product like this. Right. Now when we treat, this is known as A. Okay, now when we treat this with dilute H2SO4, this OH will protonated, so CH3 CH right. Now this is a better, this is a good living group, and we will get a carbocation here, right? So now this is a secondary carbocation. Okay, so now what is happening, that if this hydrogen migrates to this position like this, then we will get tertiary carbocation. It is a 3-degree carbocation and it is a 2-degree carbocation. Now we know that the stability of 3-degree carbocation is much more than 2-degree carbocation. So when 3-degree carbocation is formed, 3-degree carbocation is formed. From here a hydrogen is eliminated, right, and we get a product like this, C3 carbon okay. Now we have 3 hydrogens for this carbocation, here, here and here. Now why this hydrogen is eliminated, but why not these and these hydrogens? Okay, so the answer is that here this is caused to हाइपर कॉन्जुगेशन. ओके, हाइपर कॉन्जुगेशन की वजह से यहाँ पर अगर आप देखोगे तो यहाँ पर 3 हाइड्रोजन है. आई मीन टू से दैट अगर आप देखोगे कि अगर यहाँ से हाइड्रोजन एलिमिनेट होता है तो हाइपर कॉन्जुगेशन की वजह से यहाँ पर 6 अल्फा हाइड्रोजन प्रेजेंट होता है, यहाँ पर 3 है और यहाँ पर 2 है, तो डबल बॉन्ड यही ज़्यादा स्टेबल होता है comparatively to this and this. Okay, so that's why this hydrogen is eliminated from this position. Okay, not from this and this position. Okay, now इसका भी एक मैकेनिज्म है कि ये प्रोडक्ट ऐसे कैसे हो गया. ओके, सो इसका मैकेनिज्म हम डिस्कस करते हैं अभी. Okay, so we have a compound like this, CH3, right, and when we treat with diboron it remains in BH3 form. Now boron is an electron deficient atom, so the electron density moves to here and the hydrogen moves to here. Okay, from this we get a product like this, CH3CH, right. Now this particular compound when treated with this particular compound when treated with 2 moles of this particular compound, if I give this M, 2 mole of M, then it will produce a compound like होल 3 बोरोन. दैट मीन्स कि बोरोन की जो तीनों हाथ है, यहाँ पर पहले 3 हाइड्रोजन था, अब बोरोन की तीनों हाथ में ये ग्रुप रहेगा. ठीक है, और जब इसे हम ट्रीट करते हैं H2O2 और OH माइनस के साथ, तब इस पोजीशन पे OH ग्रुप इंट्रोड्यूस हो जाता है. ओके, सो जिस हाइड्रोजन पे ज़्यादा, जिस कार्बन पे ज़्यादा हाइड्रोजन है उस पर OH आ रहा है. इसका मतलब एंटी मार्कोनिक रूल ये मैकेनिज्म फॉलो करता है. ओके, और इसके बाद का मैकेनिज्म मैंने बोला कि जब डाइल्यूट H2 से पूरा हम इसमें ट्रीट करेंगे तो ये OH2 बन जाएगा। OH2 एक गुड लिविंग ग्रुप है, इसलिए लीव कर गया, कार्बोकेटायन फॉर्मेशन हो गया। ना ये कार्बोकेटायन जो है 2 डिग्री कार्बोकेटायन है, तो इसका बेटा स्टेबिलिटी के लिए हाइड्रोजन माइग्रेशन होता है और तब ये कन्वर्ट हो जाता है 3 डिग्री कार्बोकेटायन में। अब 3 डिग्री कार्बोकेटायन में तीनों जगह से तीनों प्लेस से हाइड्रोजन रिमूव हो सकता है, लेकिन ये ज़्यादा स्टेबिलिटी देता है क्योंकि हाइपर कॉन्जुगेशन जो कार्बन हाइड्रोजन से ये ज़्यादा है। सो हाइपर कॉन्जुगेटिंग स्टेबिलिटी ज़्यादा होता है अगर यहाँ से हाइड्रोजन एलिमिनेशन होता है तो। and this is why the compound formed like this, and so the correct option is option 3, right? Now move to the second question. The major product in the following reaction, and we have a compound like this, and when it is treated with H3O plus, now it is a very simple mechanism, don't fear about this, that when we treat it with H3O plus, that means with H plus, right? And now oxygen has lone pair and it will attack this H plus. Now here formed like this. Now this is a कार्बोकेटायन, राइट? तो इस कार्बोकेटायन को हम किस तरह से लिख सकते हैं? इस तरह से लिख सकते हैं, क्योंकि यहाँ पर आप देखिए ऑक्सीजन पर 3 बॉन्ड है, 1 and 2 डबल बॉन्ड, दैट्स वाई ऑक्सीजन पॉजिटिव चार्ज है। अगर ऑक्सीजन को हम ऐसे लिखते हैं कि एक बॉन्ड 2 बॉन्ड है ऑक्सीजन के पास, तो ये जो पॉजिटिव चार्ज है, जो वैकेंसी क्रिएट हुआ है, वो कार्बन पर चली जाएगा, क्योंकि एक्चुअल कार्बोकेटायन तो कार्बन के पास ही रहता है वैकेंसी। सो दिस इज इक्विवेलेंट टू दिस स्ट्रक्चर एंड दिस इज आवर आंसर। ओके, now the next question is the increasing order of the atomic radii of the following elements is carbon, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine and bromine. Okay, so if we arrange these elements in the periodic trend, then we will get that first carbon, then oxygen, then fluorine, chlorine, bromine. Now when we move from left to right in a period, in the periodic table the size decreases, so the fluorine becomes smallest, fluorine becomes smaller than oxygen and carbon, okay, and carbon becomes greater, so fluorine right. Now when we move along a group from upside to downside, the size increases, okay, so bromine has the highest size, highest radii, then chlorine, then fluorine, right? Now a question arises that bromine has greater atomic radii than carbon or not. So definitely yes, because it is an element of first period in the periodic table, and it is an element of third period in the periodic table, and it is second. So definitely when we move from first period to second to third, then the size increases, okay, size increases, and that is why bromine has the highest, so less than Cl, less than bromine, it is our answer. So E greater than D, greater than A, greater than B, greater than C. So fluorine is the least atomic radii, and option 2 is the correct answer. Okay, now next question. Hydrogen has 3 isotopes A, B and C. If the number of neutrons in A, B and C respectively are X, Y and Z, the sum of X, Y, Z is. So it is a pretty simple question. Just you have to remember the three isotopes of hydrogen, and we all know that these are protium 1H1, deuterium known as 1H2, and tritium known as 1H3. Now the number of neutrons in protium is 1 minus 1, so 0, 2 minus 1, so 1, and 3 minus 1, so 2. This is mass number and this is atomic number, so we have to subtract the atomic number from the mass number, and then we'll get the neutron number. We all know that. So here 1 minus 1 equal to 0, 2 minus 1 equal to 1, and 3 minus 1 equal to 2. So the total number of neutrons is 0 plus 1 plus 2. Okay, 0 plus 1 plus 2, and it is equal to 3. So the option 2 is the correct answer. Okay. Now next question is, at constant volume, 4 mole of an ideal gas when heated from 300 Kelvin to 500 Kelvin changes its internal energy by 5000 joule. The molar heat capacity at constant volume is dash. This is the question. Okay, so the thermodynamic formula is du equal to, we know that du equal to NCV dt minus PdV, right? So at constant volume means V equal to constant, then dV equal to 0. Now if dV equal to 0, then this particular term becomes 0. So du equal to NCV dt. Now when we integrate this like this, it is from u1 to u2 and it is from t1 to t2, then we will get delta u equal to n cv delta t, that means t2 minus t1. Now the question is the molar heat capacity at constant volume known as Cv. So we have to find Cv, right? So Cv equal to del U divided by n into T2 minus T1. Now the value of delta U is 5000 joule. So 5000 divided by n is the mole number and it is given here 4 mole. So 4. Now T2 minus T1, so 500 minus 300. Right. So 5000 divided by 4 into 200. So 50 by 8. Now 6.25. Okay, so this is the option, this is the answer, 6.25. Okay, so these are all the questions I have discussed today. Hopefully you will enjoy this video. If you enjoy this video, then please like, share and comment. And if you need any kind of improvement in this video, then please suggest me in the comment box. And thank you so much, and take care, all of you. Bye.